Hi, Kendria. Going over your last week. It's been so fun. Okay, so just your questions that you asked about, how I get to a complete edited photo. Well, the first thing I do, like when I have a client session, is I cull through all of the images. So I go through, decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to save. I don't generally save, like, for example, if I did a family session and I had, let's say, 100 images, I won't keep 100 images. I've gone through too many hard drives, and so I just don't do that anymore. What I will do is I cull through all of them. I keep on to extra ones in case I have to do like a head swap or something like that. But I decide which ones I'm going to keep, and then I get rid of the ones I don't want. I mean, they're literally gone. I don't save them. And then I make an extra folder of those images that I've saved unedited. So I hang on to those ones. I kind of call it just my raw folder of that client, of ones that I haven't edited, the ones that I have kept that are unedited. And then when I, from start to finish on a photo, I do all the cleanup things first. If I have to do any liquefying or, any sort of distracting elements, things, I do all of that first before I even do any kind of, standard editing, like, exposure or contrast or any of that stuff. And then I go through the actions that I use, which is generally, a little bit of exposure or mid-tones, and then I do kind of a color, and then I do, my actions that sort of pop things out, and then, I sharpen usually somewhere in between there, and then, yes, I save it as a JPEG, save it as JPEG, leave it as big. Oh, I always crop as well. I always crop all of my images to a 5:7, and I usually do that before I get started with any kind of other editing. So, yeah, and 5:7, I leave the resolution blank, so that it can pull the maximum resolution out of the image. I can't tell you exactly how that works, but it does. So that's always what I do. And my clients, blow up their images big, so it's not a problem. So anyway, yeah, I hope that has helped you, and it has answered some questions. Okay, so your first image. So this is lovely little London playing, and I think it's really cute. I like the crop that you've done. I love her face. I love, like you said, that you got her little pretties in the background. That's what matters. Getting the things in there that mean something to you and will to her, of course. Yeah, it's a little bit yellow. I don't mind this so much yellow because it's obviously the wall that is yellow. But her face is quite yellow. So I would definitely do like a selective lasso around this, with a really big feather, and just ever so slightly put in a little bit of cyan. Maybe I'll just show you that so that you know what I mean. Oh, I can't pull that into Photoshop, but like if you're using any kind of action, and I'm assuming that this was an action, and that's why it's kind of yellowed her out. You can always, depending on how the actions work, you can always kind of erase a little bit over the action on her face. Just a very slight erase. You don't want it to look like that she's all washed out and everything else is yellow, but you can still pull it back a little bit, like through the action, so that she's not so yellow. But everything else I love about it. Like I said, I like the angle. I like that you've tilted the camera, and I like what's going on here. So good job. Next shot, I love this. This is so sweet. And he's so cute. It's Deacon, right? He is the cutest. Oh my gosh, such a cute boy. I don't think he looks washed out. I mean, maybe a touch. You know, you could probably warm up the image just a little bit, and that would help with that. But I like it. I really, really like it. And like you said, it's a very genuine smile. I mean, it's obvious. So it's so cute. Really good job. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Great. Okay, and I love this, and I love that you went with the black and white. I'm not a huge fan of a vignette. That's just me. You know, it depends on what you like. If you like it, then love it. You know, for me, like, especially because she's inside, like, it's for a vignette like this heavy, because this is quite a heavy edge burn. I like, it's a little too much just because she's inside, and I would rather that it was a little bit more natural. But again, that's just my opinion. You know, if this is something that you like, then stick with it. But I think it's a great shot. Like, I like that you've kind of got all the bed, that you've, you know, got her kind of just sitting here. It's great. Really, really, really great. So fabulous job. Fabulous job. I'm glad that you took the class, and hope that it's helped. I'll be posting up my schedule for the Skype mentor sessions, and you can pick something out, and we will chat further. Thanks so much, Kendria. Best of luck. Take care. Bye.